Convention time, big arena. I've been to this one before. It is MCon, East Midlands Con, in our hometown of Nottingham. We haven't had to travel anywhere for this except walk down the road.
Yeah, we walked. So that's cool.
So that saves on transport, so we can just get here and just walk on it. So today, I believe it's third or fourth year, so it might still be in its infancy, but
should be alright.
Let's find out what has on offer. We are here today to meet. Show your t-shirt here. It pretty much shows obviously Flash Sam Jones, and well, mine's nothing to do with it, but Hugo Myatt of Knightmare host fame will be who I plan on meeting. So, gonna go on in, go past these Daleks which are guarding the way and not get exterminated.
They're collecting money for charity. They've obviously got to try and change their ways.
Hard times for Daleks. Let's go on in. Thank you. So we're in the line for the one and only Sam Jones.
It's a big moment.
And he's got a really awesome back panel. Like, it's so huge, you must have wanted one, and it's so great.
He's got to travel with the sun now.
So he's just down there.
So please, got a big crowd.
Yeah.
Matt, M-A-T-T.
You know what that means in the Bible, right? Matthew.
Gift, oh, hang on.
That's it?
Yeah, gift of God.
Gift
I don't know about that.
Gift from God, yes.
Yeah.
Or gift of
I
God.
won't go that far, but yeah, sure.
It's my oldest son's name.
That's cool.
Okay, onwards to the next person we wish to meet today, which is Hugo Myatt. He is just behind here. I thought I'd film beforehand because I'm going to be pretty busy getting things signed.
It's
so
kind of crowded.
It is very crowded, very much a bottleneck, but I can't do anything about it, so let's go do it.
With a bit of shadow and shade.
This is such a brilliant idea.
So, as you saw, we just met the wonderful Making My Childhood Hugo Myatt. He drew, in case you didn't see, Choo Choo Train. So apparently, as he said, he used to do animation and drawing. So that's the best person you could have in here. There's a lot of comic artists in here. Little did I know that he would be one of them. So thank you so much. Really, truly did.
It's a great night.
What is he bound up an episode with? Until next time, sleep tight. Even Daleks want to go shopping sometimes. Ayo. We're having a break, innit?
Just stopping for a bit.
Just having a break from this. Because as you walk around, you really cannot, I guess, you can't stop and enjoy a lot of things, you know?
There are some areas which are just very, they're bottlenecks, and they're just popular areas.
Yeah.
And there's other areas which are quieter that you can just keep looking
Exactly.
at. There's something you can't get to, but that's con life.
It is con life. Faux life. What are we doing at sea? Con life.
Con life.
Con life, innit? I'm probably doing the sea battle front as well, but still. Anyway, we're going to be going to a Q&A later with none other than Sam Jones himself. Flash he saved every one of us. Did you know that?
He did. We appreciate going on board before 1980. We did.
Exactly. So I guess I'll film a bit of that, see what it's like. I don't really know where it is either. We've seen an area where it's going to be, but we'll find out later.
They didn't even reach forward and give you high fives.
Actually, I left high school to join the Marine Corps, so I went straight to the Marines in 1972. Oh, thank you.
No worries.
And I wanted to be a Marine for life until I started playing Marine Corps football, American football, not soccer. Which, by the way, I played soccer for the first time in my 30s. And I didn't really respect the sport much because it wasn't, you know, we just didn't do it in America in those early years. And I was on a movie set in the country, the island of Mauritius in 1986. And I started playing soccer, football. I got my butt kicked every single day, and that's when I started respecting the game. It's unbelievable. And I love watching it on television as much as I can. But that's a rabbit trail. Now we got to get back. So I'm playing Marine Corps football, and I got the bug. You know, I said, well, I'm great. I'm not only good, I'm great. I think I should leave the Marine Corps now and play football for the National Football League, the NFL. So I did my time in the Marine Corps, and I went to Seattle, showed up on the Seahawks camp, and they said to me, no, we don't need you. Okay. So that would have been 76, early 76, and I was very disappointed. At the same time, I read an article about Clint Eastwood, and that inspired me to go to Hollywood and do movies. Really, I was taking a few acting lessons, not much. Then when I went to LA, I started studying a good scene study class, a good improvisational class. Of course, I got a job working. I tell everybody who wants to go to Hollywood to be an actor, it's not so much about that so-called descriptive line Hollywood. It's more about provision, okay? Provision, you know, making enough money to live and to pay your bills. And but I gave myself parameters. I said, okay, if I'm going to Hollywood, I already knew a little bit about the statistics of failure and etc. So I gave myself 6-month intervals, meaning I had to progress forward every 6 months. If I wasn't progressing forward within a 6-month interval, then I said to myself, to be honest, I said, I'm done. But it was wild. So 1976, anyway, I went there in early 77. That would have made me 22 and a half, 23 years old. And within months, things started to happen forward. Got a great acting class. I got a job as a waiter, so my provisions coming in. I was freed up. I got a commercial agent. Next thing I knew, I'm going. Then I got a theatrical agency, and within I think 6 months, I had my first job as an actor. Me in that mix. One story in particular, Timothy and I, for that big fight scene on the rotating disc with the bullwhip. Well, we were trained by a real bullwhip master. That sounds kind of funny. Honey, call the bullwhip master, will you? But we were trained by a real bullwhip master because we're using a real bullwhip during that rotating disc fight scene. So Timothy and I, being the Brit and the Yank, we had this, you know, bonding where we made a promise to each other. We would say, now, Sam, Timothy, let's give our word we're not going to actually hit each other. Let's keep our distance with the bullwhip. So we're rehearsing, and then finally we roll camera. And that took about 3 weeks as far as rehearsal and everything. So we got a little carried away on the disc when we're filming, and he hit me with the bullwhip across my arm. So I said to myself, I said, game on, it's the Yankees and the Brits, man. So so that bonding really took place on camera at that point. And it was wonderful. It was a lot of fun.
Hello, it is conclusion time, end of the day at M1. 2018. So reviews, I believe, I think this is a very slow-paced, relaxed con. It's great for first goers.
It's good for first timers, or if you go to more time, it's a nice break if you want something a little less busy.
For sure. I mean, there are a lot of people here, but it's nothing in comparison to like when you go to an LFCC and it's just shoulder to shoulder insanity sweatbox.
And you see now it's about coming up 5 and it's pretty much emptied out.
Nice ending to the day where there's hardly anyone around, so you can just browse everything, buy things if you want.
Yeah.
But it's a great roundup. But as you saw, we went to the Q&A.
Great Q&A.
What a great guy.
What a meeting.
I think we went afterwards to go on ask the question that you didn't ask, which was about who didn't get the role of Flash.
Yes.
Because he didn't have a cue at that point, so it was great to actually ask another question. And he was just so humble and down to earth.
It was a great time, and he would have gone for longer if they let him.
Yeah.
But I think panels were quite short today, that's the other thing. But we would say it would have been great if there's a Knightmare panel, because there was probably some brilliant stories that could have been told about the making of that TV
Yeah,
show.
definitely.
You know.
So it's going to be a wrap up. It's the end of it from us. Till next convention time, it is good.